And we're live. Hi, guys. How is everybody today? How are you, Anne?
Oh, very well, thank you. Yes, doing absolutely great, thank you.
Anne's weather has changed from normal rain and fog in England to...
Snow? Honestly.
We won't
And
laugh at her, right? But they got snow and we don't have any. So it's totally weird, our climate.
yeah, just for a day. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's very early for us in
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
It's
But you
very
have quite a bit.
unusual.
Yeah.
And and it just shows, the weather forecasters were put amber warning and all of this like that. Well, they very kindly do that quite often, which I think is important if people are traveling.
Yeah.
But then we thought, is it really? Is it got? Anyway, it really did. When we woke up on Saturday, I had a feeling there was something because when I heard a car go past.
Yeah.
And
Slowly.
it was too quiet.
Oh,
The snow.
yeah. Because it's true. Snow kind of muffles the noise, right?
Yeah. I thought, so we had a little peep out, and sure enough, there it was, and very, looking like a Christmas card, and looking absolutely beautiful. But for anybody having to travel in it, not very nice. So
no, and you guys aren't as. I mean, we have all weather tires or we have snow tires or, things like that in the winter. We change our tires to accommodate the weather. I don't, mine are all weather and they've got really good tread on them. But when you're not used to snow, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah.
But I remember a few years ago, Anne, where you guys got a major storm. And I remember them showing people walking across the bridge in London. And
if it goes in London, that's headline news. How the people in Scotland cope with that,
was like shut down almost, right?
Yeah.
And we know why, because they're not used to, they don't have all these numerous and copious amounts of snow plows and sanding. And we put this brine. It's a liquid salt on our roads, where our roads look terrible all winter because they're white.
Yeah, we grit. Salt on, yeah,
and sand and stuff like that. And it just kind of, when it came in, when you guys got it, I remember seeing it on TV and seeing the bridge and people trying to cars were stopped. Nobody could drive. It was like,
and I have to say, the people who live in like Norway and Sweden, and they must look at us and thinking, well, this is our everyday through winter.
Yeah.
But those we had, I think it was 2010 and 2011. Or 9 and 11, something like that. And I can remember it. We started with it in November.
Yeah.
And we broke up because I was working at the school then on the reception desk. And we broke up for the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
And we didn't get back. We had an extra week's holiday the first week in January because there was so much snow. The school couldn't open because the staff couldn't get in.
Yeah.
And I live in a rural area, and the children get brought to school by little minibuses going right out to these little villages and farms. And the roads were just impassable. So, the kids, I was really happy as well. But we had an extra week off school. It was really, it was just unheard of.
Crazy. We've had some like that too. The worst storm I remember, my kids were little, and my son still tells everybody, and my mother sent me to school, and my friend went to school, and we get to the school and the janitor says, "What are you doing here? The schools are closed."
Yeah.
They were up to their waist.
But
only I would send him to school.
But the thing is, a lot of people think, well, why can't the school open? But they don't realize that the staff have to travel.
They can't get out of the kids. If you Google in the 70s, I'm not quite sure when it was in the 70s, okay? Early 70s. Well, I was married in 70. Maybe it was 76, 78. There was this huge snowstorm here that literally shut down the whole area. The police were pulled off the road. My late husband said he had to stay up all night in a large grocery store. People were sleeping on the floors, on counters, eating the fruit, and eating whatever they could eat because nobody could go home. It was lockdown. So when the ambulances are pulled off, the fire trucks are pulled off, the police are pulled off, you know it's major. And the snow, I mean, it was like unbelievable. Our snowbanks were over our cars and our driveways that, oh yeah, I mean, we drove out, we couldn't see the road behind us. We had to be very careful backing out on our street because the snowbanks were over the top of our cars, over the roof.
Goodness me.
Oh yeah. Now Andre laughs because he was from Quebec and Montreal, and he said, he says, if we're going to get a snowstorm, let's get a snowstorm. Their worst was the ice storm they had a few years ago, where thousands and thousands of people were without hydro and heat because all along the telephone lines was thick ice, and the ice brought the lines down from the weight to the ground. And the hydro company, and he didn't work in the hydro at that time because he did before then. And it was unbelievable. So yeah, it's crazy what our weather can do. But I'm glad it didn't last. And we'll get ours soon enough. And you can laugh at us next time when we get
some pictures.
Now here's because Strawberry Rhubarb, Sharon was a teacher. She said, I always had to work snow days, but then I was a teacher. Not many children would show up. It was always a pleasant, fun day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're out west. So I don't know how much snow you would get there on that island, but were you living elsewhere, Sharon, that, a few years ago, I think it was 98 or 99. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, somebody's coming in. Why am I having trouble with my left hip? Very tight, painful muscle tendons. Okay. Well, we'll get into that. Okay. Keeping in mind, we're not doctors, that.
Look at Tamara. My worst nightmare was we almost had to spend the night in a convent.
No, Tamara. And she's very spiritual. I would think she would love that. My worst nightmare.
But we just have to really respect Mother Nature because, she's stronger than any of us, isn't she, when she puts her mind to it with these snowstorms.
Okay, so I'm going to write down the super chats that are coming in here. We've got a few, and we're going to go back to our first. So everybody, I just want to give a heads up to everybody. We've got our beautiful Tammy Bambi, Real Country Woman. And by the way, we missed you, Real Country Woman, last Sunday. We mentioned you after we hung up from the chat room. Ann and I said, we're missing her. Where was she? And Trend Zone, he slept in, he goofed up, he wasn't here. So anyway, it's okay, guys. Okay, so Tammy, Real Country Woman, Trend Zone, Gerald, Tracy, hi, and Strawberry Rhubarb, guys. This is Sharon and Damara Lynn, and who else have we got here? That's it for now.
Somebody said back in the chat, happy Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving tomorrow or today in the USA?
The 28th. It's the 28th in the States.
Oh, 28th, is it? I thought it was the 25th.
Am I right, guys? Gerald and you guys are all in the States. It's the 28th, isn't it? It's next Friday. Now, I think it's next Friday. What's the date? Today's the 24th. So yeah. So I think it's the 28th, guys. So let me know.
Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday. Okay. Yeah. What's that date? That's
the 28th, Brenda.
Yeah, I was right. So, and the next day is their big shopping day. They have this Black Friday where to them, actually, to the Americans, Thanksgiving is actually even a bigger occasion, I think, than Christmas is to us. Okay. So, if I'm right, correct me, guys, if I'm wrong, but it's a big, big deal to them. And so on the Friday after, they all go crazy and they go out shopping and they get their Christmas presents, right? So yeah. So we have ours in October, like before Thanksgiving. I mean, before Halloween. Ours is, I think, the 16th or something when we have ours. So of October. So, okay, guys, we're going to go in now. We've had a really good chat, and we're going to do Trend. We know he's always open for anything that we have worthwhile to look at. Anything that comes in. Yes, it's November 20th. Black. Here we go. Black Friday is November 28th, and it's a very big deal. Yeah. Okay. No, Christmas is still king. Okay, Damara. Okay. All righty. Well, I think it's because we've already had kind of a Black Friday here this week, and I just stay away from crowds. I can't be bothered. I don't like going in crowds, and I don't need to buy a lot. I just give gift certificates, and you're not going to get a sale on a gift certificate. When you go in and say, I want a $75 gift certificate, that's what you get, right? Okay, so.
Right. So are we good to go with Trend Zone?
We are. You go right ahead.
Right. Okay, Gerald, thank you so much for coming into the room. What a pleasure to read for you. So your first card, 2 of coins, it's all about balance for you this week. So it's about getting the finances to balance, making sure they're all in order, work-life balance, and how much time do you give away? And how much time do you remember to take for you? So balance is something to consider. The 10 of Pencils is next, that says expect the situation to improve, a much improved situation. With every step up the ladder, you have to look very closely. She's chasing clouds that say better, even better, and so much better. So a much improved situation, things balancing out. And the King of Pencils showing up. Now, the kings are authority figures in the deck. They've learned all their lessons and then share the information with everybody else. Now, this one, look, public speaking, very much a place of authority. The King of Pencils is very clear thinking, very logical, very professional, very direct, and very often very well educated in complex paperwork. So it might be a financial advisor. It might be a solicitor, a lawyer. It might be somebody who looks over the small print of a new job contract, somebody that you would go to for that extra professional advice, and they are showing up. So when you're balancing finances and getting things into balance, it might be that the professional advice or somebody coming in, some sort of advisor, would be very useful to listen to. But that King of Pencils is stepping up with help, with advice, and with motivation for you. So I hope that resonates. Thank you so much.
Okay, big guy. Let's see what I got for you here. Well, first of all, I want you to, I know every time you're usually having an afternoon nap when I'm live, but for some reason it's showing me that you are having difficulty having a restful sleep. Okay, maybe you've got things on your mind. Maybe you're too wired up before you go to bed, watching things on TV, whatever the case is. I want you to take your blood sugar and keep it intact before you go to bed. Okay. I'm not a doctor, but I know that you have issues like that, Gerald, and I want you to be able to sleep. Okay, because stress can cause that, right? You know, it can elevate that. So I want you to try to be mindful of when you go to bed, try to keep more of, and it's difficult. I know when you're retired, 1 minute we go to bed at midnight, the next night I was in bed and asleep by 9 o'clock last night because I was exhausted. So just be mindful of your sleep patterns. You need more sleep. Okay. I think, you know, you're struggling with something here. Don't get involved with other people's petty arguments. Okay. If somebody's pushing your buttons or wanting to have a sparring partner, don't do it. Okay. Walk away from any situations that involve being a sparring partner for somebody. This is about a no-win situation. I mean, you might come out ahead and win the war, but there's always something that we have to sacrifice when we get into battle with anybody. Okay. Losing the friendship or, you know, or saying things we can't take back, whatever. Now, in the center position, you've got the Judgment card. This is self-evaluation. I think you're making a change here. You're moving on. You're getting a second chance to do something here. Moving forward, making a judgment call that's better for you. Okay. All right. You're taking control of the situation because the Emperor shows up. This is being logical and organized. And, you know, you matter here, and set boundaries, and don't be afraid to go out after what you want. This is like being at the head of the table where our father used to sit, right? So I always say that it's almost like a father figure energy around you. But you could also be dealing with an older individual like a father. Okay, maybe there's somebody in your family or a neighbor or somebody who's older that you may be having some connection with this week. You do have the Death card, not to be afraid. This is the card that says you're going through transformation, changes, moving forward. You're going to change things in your life to go forward in a new direction, closing doors behind you as you do that. And I know that for the last, the last year or two, you've been doing that a lot. Gerald, you've been walking away from unfulfilling family members that were, not there for you or just wanting to stir the pot up. They're telling me the word greed. Be careful of anybody around you who at this time might want something that you've got. And, when I see the word greed, I see the wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody who's, 1 minute they're going to charm you and talk you into something or let you think that they're your best friend. In reality, there's something they want. So just be mindful of that. You're pretty good at character analysis. Okay. So I'm going to pull one more card here, Gerald, because you're always so good in our room. And the card you got from the messages from the universe is, if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you're using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. So maybe there's where the death card's coming in. You're letting go of something. We all get stuck in a pattern of, repeating habits and things like that, a comfort zone. Okay. So don't be worried. You've got the strength to move on and make any changes that you've got free will. Okay. So don't be afraid to do that. All right. That was kind of a serious reading for you, which I don't normally get. Okay. So we've got some other people here. We got Stephanie. I want to write her on the list. And who else do we have in here? Stephanie came in. Hi, Stephanie. Erica Duncan came in. She's got a reading coming in too. So let's see what we have. Okay. So now we're going on to do Tracy. Hi, Tracy. What a pretty picture of you. Okay. I've not been feeling like myself. Is there any reason why? Well, we talk about Pluto going into Aquarius. Things are very different. We talk about another retrograde coming in. That can all be, something too, but we're not doctors and we don't portray to be, but we can see what the energy is around you. And if there's things coming in that you need to be made aware of, okay, we can do that. So let's see what we got. I cut my hair off again yesterday. I needed some oomph in the back and shorter bangs, shorter side again.
How do you cut your own hair?
Well, 45 years I've been doing it, but I have the mirror on a big arm, a swing arm, so that I have a huge mirror behind me. So I have all the proper shears. And I'll tell you, the best thing a hairstylist has is texturizing shears so that everything blends. So you have short ends and you have long ends, okay, which gives me lift, but it's 45 years doing hair, right? I could probably cut hair with my eyes closed. So I look at the style. I know what suits my face. And so I said, I do the initial cut, and then I go in later and I texturize it. But clippers are handy because I set my line here. So I go up with my clippers. I know what number on the clippers I need to go up. I reach the height that I need to, so that you still have, because you want your head to be round. You don't want to go too high. I don't want an undercut per se. And so, yeah, I do. Wouldn't you love to be living next door?
I even cut my fringe. I can't get the scissors in. Anyway, we're not going there. So
yeah, because
leaving that aside and coming back to Tracy, who's patiently waiting for us. Tracy, now we're on to you now. And so you've not been feeling yourself. Any reason why? Now, your first card could give us a little clue. It's the 5 of coins. It's the card where she's focusing so much on what she doesn't have. She's focusing on that empty little piggy bank. She hasn't realized she's sitting on 3 coins and there's 2 right behind her. So this is the card that says it's time to focus on your strengths. Ask for any help if you need it. But the key reason for this card coming out is know that you have all the resources you need. It's a question of focus and what you're focusing on. Now, at the moment, if you can't, none of us can avoid, there is so much news, information flying around on every news channel, YouTube, you name it, it's there. So what I would say to you is be very discerning what you're reading, what things that you're watching, things that you're getting inadvertently drawn into. So choose carefully. The 10 of Wands says, look, the difficult times are over with now. Here she is, look, putting her feet up, having a cup of tea and reading a book. The difficult times are over with. The stressful times are over with. But she's gathering her energy. She's having a rest before moving on to her next adventure. So it might be that you just need to get your feet up, have a rest, allow yourself time to pause and take some time out just for you. Because we don't always do that. We feel we should be doing something, or we ought to be doing this. Actually, putting your feet up, reading a book, even if it's just for an hour, can be the most holistic, beautiful thing to do and have a break. The Temperance card is another card all about resting, having balance, pausing. You have to look really carefully because it's in teeny weeny writing, but it does actually say pause on that card. That's what she's doing. She's assessing, she's pausing, she's stepping back. It's about compromise. It's about having a rest and having a break. And then the 12 awakening card says that's when you'll start to see things differently, from a different perspective. Look, she's hanging upside down off this swing. The world looks completely different from her point of view. So she's looking at things from all different aspects, not focusing in one place where it's not very nice and she's a bit worried and she's not sure. This one here, she's just looking at a bigger picture, taking a step back. So the message I'm getting for you, Tracy, is that rest, a little bit of me time, a little bit of TLC, and not being in any rush to get anywhere. Because in this time of rest and relaxation, that's where the inspiration can find you. That's where you're more able to hear the whispers of your angels who are always there helping you. So just take a break. If ever you're going to have a good reason to do that, this Temperance card says that, and this 10 of Wands. And really, what I would say to you, take a break, a full pot of tea, never mind just a cup, and a real decent chocolate biscuit as well. And do it more than
good.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Take care, Tracy, and yeah.
Wow.
Just be careful not to overload on information.
Overindulge, yeah. Okay, so right now I see you're struggling with things. Okay, you're feeling like you're constantly having to defend yourself or explain yourself, or doing that, standing your ground. For some reason I'm seeing some opposing energy that's pushing your buttons right now, and you almost feel as though you have to protect something here, and you're up against some opposing energy that's coming in now, whether it has to do with the environment, like Anne said, our national news you're listening to, because believe it or not, I was saying to Anne, and I'm an empath, and energy just sucks into me. I'm the sea sponge, a Pisces, a fish, right? And so, and Anne's done the same. She's not a Pisces, but she's had to limit and set up boundaries on how much of that social media, and also even on YouTube, because we got into all this stuff with elections and the world events and wars and whatever. And we finally had to say, we have to have balance in our life and take ourselves from here to here. And that's what I'm saying, Tracy. Okay. You may be wanting to leave a situation that isn't really bringing you in the rewards you deserve. Okay. Now it could be anything. It could be a friendship that's outworn its welcome. You either grow together or you grow apart. It could be a family member. It could be a colleague at work that, you thought was trustworthy. It could be an unfulfilling job, but whatever it is, when you leave that, it's going to be calmer shores for you. Okay. Leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So again, it's a card of transition. Okay, because with it, and this is your focus. Okay, you need to focus on separating what's working for you, Tracy, and what's not. And don't be afraid. No is a full sentence. Okay, that's what you need to focus on. Now, in your challenge part of this, you get the Death card. And it's funny how we get set in our ways, and we can be in dysfunctional situations, relationships. We get in the comfort zone. We're the turtle. We don't want to poke our head out of our shell or make waves. But there comes a time where you have to look in the mirror and honor yourself enough to know when to fold the cards and walk away. Okay. I wrote that down. That's what Spirit told me. When Anne was doing her reading, I thought, Spirit sending me a message. This is what they said. Honor yourself to know when to fold the cards and walk away. Okay. So, I think, you know, you're going through transformation. You could be planning on doing something totally different in your life and you're worried about it. And you're thinking, is it going to work out? Am I going to fail at it? Is it, you know, am I doing the right thing? Okay. So you're also going through a spiritual transformation right now, which really can work on your psyche. Okay. Now, the messages from your guides and Spirit is the Magician. And they're telling you, Tracy, you've got everything you need to succeed and be happy in your life. Okay. That's what the Magician is about. Being the biggest manifester of his or her goals and believing in herself or himself and honoring that, to know that you're good enough. You have enough. You are enough. Okay. So go after it. You've got great creativity around you. You can do this. And at the end, which is probably your future energy, you get the beautiful card of the Chariot. Now, when you guys follow my readings, you know I call him the champion. Okay. But you could also be planning a road trip on many different wheeled vehicles. Okay. Maybe you're in the future, you're going to plan a trip or a road trip, or it could be anything. It could be an airplane, anything that has wheels. So, you know, this is the card that says no obstacle will stop you now. Okay. Because you got the Magician. You can go after what you want. This is your change you're making. Okay. You're going to leave what isn't working for you. And maybe that's what's playing on your mind now, that challenge that you haven't been feeling yourself. And things are starting to surface now. Everybody out here is going through an enlightening. Okay. We're all activated now. We're all getting downloads now. We're all going through. And I always said it with Pisces is the most changeable because we're so creative, but it isn't just us. It's everybody's going through this transformation and change. So know that when you see the Chariot, it's a card of victory. Okay. It's a card of being in control of your things. It's a card that says you're overcoming obstacles. It's a card that says you've got the ambition now to go after your success. Now, I will pull one card here. Okay, so I'm just going to go through here and see what you're going to get, Tracy. You got the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you. The universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming to you. Okay. Ending something and moving on. I told you it could be a person in your life. Okay. Maybe you've got this gut feeling about somebody in your life. So those are what I got for you, Tracy. Any feedback would be helpful to let me know what you think. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. Hi, Anne Marie. Thanks for coming in. I sent you, you must have saw my little message I sent you a minute ago. I was getting out the notice onto the community part. I'm sitting in the living room after lunch and I went, oh, I haven't done this and I haven't sent the link to Anne to get on today. So I went, got it out there and threw it out. But most of you people that come in, you know that we're out here every Sunday at 3 p.m. But when you don't see that notice, you might wonder, oh, are they coming or aren't they? So yeah, it was my big mess up here. Anyway, okay. So thank you so much, Tracy. Let me know what you think of that. Okay. From Ann and I. Okay. All right. Let's see. We've got, I think it's Sharon. Okay, everybody. Strawberry Rhubarb. You know, we've worked together too. Go check her out her channel. She goes live a lot. Okay, so keeping in mind, we're not physicians, and you know that, Sharon. Why am I having trouble with my left hip? Very tight and painful muscle and tendons. Well, first of all, I don't know if you've been riding your bike more. Okay. I used to have this when I rode my bike and I had to stop at a lot of hills and, you know, you put your feet down, you're riding the clutch, whatever the case is. Just think about what you've been doing, or if you've been doing stairs lately or any inclines they're showing me, anything to do with inclines or declines, because that can be hard on the knees and the hips too. The other thing is your shoes. Check your shoes. I don't know if you've changed your shoes or you need to change your shoes, or your shoes are starting to break down. There's something there, and it's almost like it's tight and painful, but it can cause sciatica as well. The muscles and tendons feel tight. Okay, so think of those things first. Okay, those are the things that I'm seeing. Okay, psychically right now, they're giving me these downloads. So I should be listening to what you're saying if you're coming in with anything else. I haven't been on your bike. Okay. I am interested in a spiritual lesson too. Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm hearing. So no, you're not on the bike, but just think about your shoes, think about stairs, inclines, things like that. Often can cause it. I mean, I can be shopping and when I'm not in my orthotics and my proper shoes, and because I want to look nice when I'm out, I'm in agony. So my body starts saying, you know what, get back in those shoes. So what if they're ugly? You don't need the pain. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. So, okay. Maybe I need to wear orthotics again. Again, you think? Duh, my beautiful friend. Yes, if you were put in orthotics, I need to go back to mine are years old. And I know that now I'm having toe issues because they put my orthotics. I had a golf ball here and the ball in my foot because I had plantar fasciitis, which is a huge pain in the heel, but it caused me to walk on my toes. Now my toes are bothering me. So obviously my foot shape has changed. So if it's been years, yeah, definitely get those orthotics looked at again. Okay. So that could be doing it. Right. Again, I'm not a doctor, but that's what my downloads were coming in. So she would like a spiritual lesson too. Do you have anything to add to that, Anne? Or
no, I'm listening to you, Brenda, with that. Anything health wise? So
okay. Yeah. Okay, so spiritual lesson. Let's see what she's going to get here. What does she need to see, know, and expect?
So I'm just going to pull some cards for that
and see what spirit's got. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy came in and said, I am a Pisces and the reading definitely resonates. Thanking us both. Thank you, Tracy. Okay. Yeah, see, she's got plantar fasciitis too. So yeah. So all I know is that our bodies are changing. I know mine's changed. I just have to, and I know it's going to cost $1,000 for those darn orthotics. So, you know, it's like, you know, I had just had my teeth fixed. So yeah. Okay. So spiritual lesson, get problems.
Sharon, for spiritual lesson. Okay. So first out for you is the Lover's card. So this for me is about choices and decisions. And our lovely angel on the card, look, she's looking at all the different roses and taking a time and asking herself, what will really make me happy? Which ones would I really like? So taking time and deliberating before making choices and making them from the heart, but using the head as well. So they are mindful choices. The Three of Wands, your help or your hurdle, says, look long term now. Here she is, look, she's planting these little tiny trees because the long term goal is the healthy forest. So asking you to look long term, dream big and then dream bigger, but then you have to start somewhere. She can't have the healthy forest if she doesn't plant the seedlings. So this card says, when you have these new ideas, when you're looking long term, thinking, oh, I might try that, I'd rather like to do this, start the first little steps. It might be reading a book, it might be sending an email, it might be talking to somebody, doing some research, whatever it is that you're interested in the longer term. Do something, take those action steps. The Page of Teacups comes in next with some information. Now they all bring a message, they all have an envelope on the card. And this little Page of Teacups brings in help and support and love and happiness and messages. It's all about messages of appreciation. So this could be somebody coming in to help you with the help and the support and the information that you need to get things moving. How can you help yourself? Have a break, have a rest, just step back, get away from this constant, shall I do, wonder if, what's going to be best. Just have a cup of tea, a chocolate biscuit if you can. Put your feet up and have a break. Know that the difficult times are over with and you need to gather your energies now before you start on the next venture. So just time to just step back, assess, not really a time of rushing forward. You start things, plant the seeds, get things moving, but you're going to just start slowly, and then things will pick up. Because pulling it all together, we've got the unity card, and here you are working as part of a team, working well together with other people. It's about discussions, it's about conversations, it's talking things over, it's listening, it's working out the best way forward for everybody. Now, it might mean doing things differently sometimes. They might work out a new plan, or they might stick to the old traditional plan, but one way or the other, they will all talk it over and work really well as a team. It's very much teaching, mentoring, helping, talking. It could be counseling. It could be that sort of talking therapy. And your outcome is lovely. It's balanced. Now, that's part of this, but also this card, the Two of Coins, says you might have more than one option to choose from. She's juggling two things. So again, this is the card of wise and sensible choices. So very much an energy, Sharon, of you deciding, but taking your time, having a seat, just sitting back, not being in any rush. What would really make you happy? What would you love to do? Start the first little steps now. Know that this Page of Teacups is bringing in the help, the support, the love. Could be somebody coming in to help you. And here you are talking it over, discussing it all, working out the best way forward. And then you will be in a lovely position to make your choice, a mindful choice on the way you want to move forward. And possibly why you're feeling a little bit stuck at the moment, because you just haven't quite decided yet, but you will. Okay. So I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense with you.
Beautiful. Okay. I got a download message for you too, Sharon. They said, follow through. They showed me a golf swing. You know what that means. Stop talking yourself out of something you want or need to do. Okay. So that's the download message they gave me before this reading. So you're also struggling here with something that you aren't sure that you want to do or you don't want to do. Okay. They're showing me with the Five of Swords. That's what you're doing. Okay. It's almost like you're, hemming and hawing. Do I do this or don't I do that? And it's almost like you're trying to talk yourself out of something. Okay. You're stronger. It resonates. Okay. You're stronger than you really believe you are. And you have this ability to do something. And I don't mean physically strong. You know what I mean? Pisces, we're not overly athletic. We do crazy things like ride motorcycles and ride horses and do crazy stuff like that. But we're not people that want to go work out the gym 10 days a week, 10 days a month or whatever. So this is about inner strength, okay? Being mindful of the things you say, how you say them. I mean, you're pretty good. You're a teacher. You believe and do unto others. You're a gentle soul. But this is about resilience and holding back sometimes and not going in the heat of the moment and saying things we can't take back, okay? So look at things in a kinder, more understanding manner. And I want you to do that for you, to you, okay? This has nothing to do with somebody else out there, I don't think. This is about you being kinder to yourself. You're dreaming of calmer waters, calmer shores. You know what this is. It's the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Yeah, gym allergies. She's a riot. Look at this. Yeah, we have an allergy to gyms, but if it's something that we really take an interest in, like classes and courses that are going to help us, we'll do it. So yes. So, I think you're thinking about wanting to move in a new direction, to do something new, but you talk yourself out of it. You think, oh, it's never going to go. Or all of a sudden you just kind of lose your oomph. And then you kind of procrastinate and give up on it. There's something that you need to do, and there's a new direction you need to go. And I think right now it'll make you happier. Okay. The Queen of Wands, stay focused on it. You know what she is. She's the most confident queen out there. When she makes up her mind to go forward and create something she really believes in, she doesn't back down. She doesn't let anybody talk her out of it. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation as I'm reading. So this is about you doing your due diligence, staying determined. Whatever it is you really, really, really want to do with passion, go after it. You know, I tell everybody she flips the bird at anybody that doubts her, and she says, yeah, well, I'm doing this anyway. Okay, watch me. Anne likes that. Watch me. She uses it. I love it. So at the end, your challenge here is wondering whether you should go. Focus on being kinder to yourself. Your messages from your guides is stay determined. Okay, now the outcome, wow, 10 of Pentacles. So we know that that's the card of abundance. Often it has to do with, money, financial abundance, windfalls, lumps of money and stuff like that. But it's also the card that says feeling fulfilled, in harmony, in alignment, in family circles. Okay. Or chosen family. That's what you're working towards. And that's what you're going to get. Now, excuse me. An extra card flew out. And we always take that flyer. You got the 3 of Pentacles. So standing up, teaching, preaching, and conveying information to those who have the same interests, likes, dislikes, and want to go in the same alignment as you do for success. So teamwork is dream work. You could be asked to join a group, a team of people. You could be creating one on your own. Definitely, I think that you're going to find that, you could be learning something new, but you can also be teaching somebody something. And I always say when one teaches, two learn. Okay. Now, your messages from the universe is love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening to you. Saying no to when you want to say no. Okay. Instead of saying yes to please other people is real act of self-love. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you, my friend. Lots of love and blessings, Sharon. I hope the hip feels better. Get off to your doctor or your orthotics doctor and get those feet looked at. I think that's what it is. Okay. Now we're going in here. Everybody was coming in with hips and feet and this and that. And I'm going, no, we're not doing medical readings or legal readings or religious readings or political readings. But it really wasn't. Okay. So, and we make that clear. We're not doctors, but anyway, but I would do that. Okay. I'm going through the same thing. Okay. So let's see what we've got here next. We've got Erica. Erica says a general. Thank you, Erica, for coming in and for your super chat. You're welcome, Sharon. Learn more when I teach others. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Right. And you're a gifted teacher. I mean, it was your calling, Okay, let's see what we got here.
Okay, Erica, thank you for coming into the room and lovely to read for you. And thank you for those lovely comments on my channel as well. They are much appreciated.
Okay, just before you do this, because we've got 12 people in the room, I don't want to wait till the end. And only needs 30 viewing hours. Only 30 out of 4,000.
3,000. Yeah.
She needed. So you guys have to go in and watch her videos. I don't care if you put your earbuds in. Okay. I don't care if you put the earbuds in your ears and you hit play all. Okay. You can mute it. I don't care. I mean, her videos are worth listening to. I don't mean that. But what I'm saying is she only needs 30 hours of viewing time and she can apply for her AdSense account and make a few pennies on those ads. But she will have that button like I do here, that super chat button where you guys have access to book readings with us. Okay. She deserves this. So all of you guys have been subscribing to her. You've all subscribed to her. I know you watch her. You love her cards. She sells those cards. She only needs 30. We can do this. I'm going to iron and I'm going to put her on and I'm going to go to her. Going to go to her videos, and I'm going to hit play all. And hey, it's interesting to hear what she said last month about Pisces. I'll be able to go back and say, hey, that did happen or whatever. Okay, guys. So 30 hours, we can do this.
So close.
Next Sunday, when we're out here, I want to see that she's got them. Okay. Or
so do I. So close.
This is what you're going to get from me. Okay.
So, Erica, focusing on Erica now. So now then, your overall energy, and this card keeps showing up tonight, and I do shuffle. You can see me shuffle.
Sorry, yeah.
10 of Wands. Isn't that lovely? Difficult times are over with. Busy times are over with. Here she is with her feet up, having a cup of tea and reading a book, saying rest and relax. Because those busy times are over with now, and she's just gathering her energies, just stepping back and having a break. Your help or your hurdle, the 5 of Teacups, says it's time to move on towards something joyful, towards something much better. And she's leaving behind these 3 little teacups here, look. She's got her back to them. And walking towards a full teapot and 2 full teacups. She's moving on to something better. What do you need to focus on? Well, this could happen quite quickly. This is the 8 of Wands. This is everything up in the air, juggling all sorts of different things for the best reasons possible. This card says delays are over. And this card often shows up if things have felt a little bit slow or a little bit stalled. This is the card that says get ready. Have your break. Have your rest. Because you're going to be getting busy and quite quickly. How can you help yourself? The Magician card says, just in case you were wondering, you are ready. You have everything you need. You can do it. The Magician is grounding all the ideas, putting them into practice, doing. And this Magician says, yes, you can. Just in case you had that little doubt saying, not so sure. This lovely Magician brings in that self-confidence and self-belief. As if it couldn't get any better, you've got the Victory card pulling it all together. So you're going to be very successful at this, moving on to something new, moving on to something better and more successful, very successful. And your final card is lovely, the Hermit. Here you are, stepping up with that light. She's shining her lantern so she can be seen. She's teaching by example. She's leading by example. She's teaching from experience, stepping up into that leadership role. So this could very well be you, Erica. So a little break, a little rest, a little relax right now. Absolutely fabulous, because the movement forward is coming quite quickly. Very successful. You've got the Victory card there. I see you stepping up into this new role, and the Magician card comes in just in case you needed it, with the arm on your shoulder going, yes, you can. You are ready. Don't doubt yourself. You've got this. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so your download message before I even looked at your cards is abundance, possibly money, something unexpected coming in, or it can be love. And I want to read this one first. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Okay. With that reading, you have the 6 of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity, give and take, push, pull energy. Negotiations go well. Somebody could be leaving you something. Maybe you're getting a raise. Maybe you're getting a new job description. Maybe you're getting a refund, a bonus. Some sort of unexpected money could be coming in. Okay. Very generous here. You're going to hear good news about money. Here comes that Page of Pentacles. Okay. So you could be either trying to do something for yourself to earn money. Okay. Add to your resume so that you can go out there and make more money. Maybe you're taking a new form of study. Maybe you're curious about adding something else. Maybe it's a passive income on the side. You're going to open a website or open your own business or something on the side. You could be doing that too. But you're going to hear good news about earthly matters. And that is a new beginning for you. Okay. There's an opportunity coming in that will be beneficial to you financially. Okay. She feels it coming. You've been praying for this. Okay. You've got the Hermit. You've been taking yourself to the silence, and you've almost been, I can almost see you on your knees. Yeah. There you go. She's got the same card. And they're showing me that you've been, really manifesting and praying for this and asking for help in this direction to make this change in your life for the better. Okay. Connecting with the right people, connections with the right people. If it's, and that could be anybody. I mean, if you're out there looking for a job, then you're going to lean into job recruiters, or you're going to lean into people who can make the right contacts for you, or whatever. Okay. So I do think that, whatever you've been praying for, whether it's love or it's, better opportunity financially, you've been working on that. Okay. And the thing is here, he's finding it because he's got his walking staff to support him, and he's got his light to light the way. So that's having a clear sight line of where he's going now. He's not as confused because he reached out and connected with the right powers that be. Now, remember I talked to you about love. Well, here's the Ace of Cups. This could be somebody new coming into your life, somebody unexpected, because he comes in the form of the Knight of Cups. And we know that Knight of Cups is the knight that rides into town and can literally sweep you off your feet, and you could fall madly in love. Now, you could be invited to a wedding or to an engagement party as well. But, I think that your universe knows that you need to be happy. You deserve to be happy. I don't know if you're single, married, unattached, or anything, but I'm just telling you, be prepared. There will be the outpouring of love coming into you, a new beginning, and it could be in a relationship. Now, it could be a new romantic relationship. Okay. Somebody coming in, and also, you're going to take action, follow your heart, but make sure you let your head lead your heart. Okay. I always tell everybody that. So there is a new beginning here. An opportunity is going to knock at your door, whether it's for finances or for love. Okay. So we're seeing that. And Anne saw that too. She's had a few cards. You're single. Okay. Well, get ready. Somebody, when you least expect it, is going to show up. Okay. All right. She's got all those hearts. She's hoping for it for sure. Okay. So I think we've done our super chats to this point, and we're going to start on our list to give people some messages. Oh, no, we didn't. Jojo, hang on. Hi, Jojo. Thank you. Do you have a question you would like us to focus this reading on, Jojo? Just we want to put it in there so that as Anne's shuffling, she'll be able to ask her angels and guides. And hi, Sean G. Welcome. Jojo, I need your question if you have, or if you just want a general. Okay, thank you. So she wants a general. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So Sean's here again. Beautiful redheaded Sean. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got for Jojo. See what spirit has. Thank you, Tammy. You're going to be our first. So hang in, and once we finish, Jojo, if we have no more supers at this time, you'll be the next one in line for a reading. Okay. Is it too late to be added? No, I just put you on the list, Sean. Okay. So as time permits, I haven't shut the chat room down. So yeah, you're on the list for a general pull, whatever, at the end. Okay.
Okay, Jojo, thank you for coming into the room. So looking at your cards, 7 of Coins is the first one. And this is about you doing the groundwork, starting something new, planting the seeds. Now that's what she's doing on the card, look. And then it says pause and rest. So getting something moving, getting something started, taking those first little action steps. And then no need to worry, because the results of that will come later on in divine and appropriate timing. The next card as well is a 7. So this is the 7 of Teacups, and this asks you to choose carefully. So when you're going to be starting something new and deciding to start and make those new little steps, perhaps start a new project, it could be a new job, a career, it could be a new area of study. Choose carefully. Now, our little angel here, look, she's standing back and she's looking at all these options. Now, most of them are lovely, like a bar of chocolate or a halo. But this little one at the front has a grumpy gingerbread man, and she doesn't want to choose him. So she's assessing, taking her time before making her decisions. The 9 of Pentacles says, focus on what could go right. Now, very often we are programmed to do just the opposite. On this card, look, she's only looking at the things that are working. So focusing on what works well for you, focusing on what you enjoy, focusing on the things that are working. And then the awakening card comes in. And again, this is a card of not being in any rush, pausing. Look, she's upside down. She's just having some time out. But the thing is, she's looking at the world completely differently. This is the card about different perspectives, looking at things from a broader point of view, not being so focused in one direction, looking at things from everybody's point of view and taking it all into account. So very much you starting something new, getting something moving, but choosing carefully, assessing it first. No rush here. Seeing how it's going to affect you, looking at all the perspectives and all the different ways that this new choice is going to come into play. So staying focused, knowing there's no need to worry, starting something new, keeping going, focusing on what could go right. And the Strength card says, step up and speak up if you need to. This is the card that says you've got everything you need. You can do this. But it's absolutely okay to say, no, thank you. That's not quite working. This would work better for me. I would rather do this. Thank you. This isn't working. I'd prefer to do this. This is better for me. Thank you. Those are all ways of being assertive. So very much starting something new, choosing, being quite diligent in your choices, saying what is working, saying what isn't working, and focusing on what's going right. Go down that avenue and look at things from different perspectives. Just step back and look at things from a broader perspective with a different mindset, and that could be the recipe for getting you moving forward and moving in this new direction. So Jojo, I hope that resonates with you.
Wow. It's amazing because my cards are similar. And the download message that I got for you from Spirit is face your fears, be open to change. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. So there's going to be a new beginning for you. There could be a friendship, a soulmate, or a love mate coming in, Jojo, or the resurgence of love around you, feeling that love coming in. This is often somebody new that could be coming into your life, romantic or friendship growing to the next level, you know, getting stronger, having the faith in somebody. You've been wanting something, and again, you've been praying on your knees for something. You've been manifesting, meditating on something, Jojo. And with the Hermit, that's what you do. But making the right connections, you know, and in contact, whether the connections are with the divine, your spirit, your angels, whoever you're leaning into, or even people in the physical world that are going to be there to support you, learning something. And when you learn something, you can go out and you can transcend that out to other people or out into the future as well, okay, in your world. So you're going to see that you're going to have a clearer sight line. I think you might be learning something. Now they're telling me counseling and therapy and getting in groups that are uplifting and feeling a good connection with people around you is going to be important. Okay, those are the messages I'm getting from Spirit. You're taking a long time to heal over a situation, and this was your focus. Okay, the Hermit, but your challenge is the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is often heartbreak, disappointments, you know, things that we find hard to let go of. There could have been a third party that stirred the pot, created this, but you're healing through it. When we get the Three of Swords, it means we really had something that really hurt us or broke our heart or really made us take a step back. Okay, but you're healing through it and you're getting over it. But for some reason, we all fall prey to this. We hang on. Okay, so you will heal through some situation. You pushed yourself really hard. Okay, this is what your guides are telling me in spirit. This is the 10 of wands. And you pushed yourself really hard. It was like you were dragging dead weight uphill, or you took all the burdens on of everybody else, or you took the load on by yourself and you made it. Okay, I always say you make the summit, but you stand there and you look down and you survey everything below, this topographical map below you at the top of the mountain. And you go, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to struggle and push and put myself through this again. And so you start coming down and you start traversing and you start maneuvering and you start changing things that are going to make it easier for you. These hard times are going to be over. You get through it. But at times it was like you couldn't see the forest for the trees. Okay. But you're going to get over this hard time. When we get the 10s, it's completion. It's done. Now you are moving on, because you have the 8 of Cups, but the 8 of Cups is you're going through a balancing act. Okay. You're not there yet. You got this thought in your mind that you want to do something. Okay. And in order to do it, you're taking your time. This is a card of balance. Okay. That's why we see this equal number of 8, not divided up equally 4 and 4, because it means you're planning it. You're not there yet. And it's slow moving for you. For some reason, just take your time. Plan your move, make a detailed plan, realize that slow and steady can win the race. Okay. Now, your card that you got from the universe is, don't lose sight of this truth. You can come here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times. Wow. That's when you will grow the most. Okay. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So, I mean, it's amazing how this card comes out. There were your difficult times. Okay. You're going to have a clear sight line again. You're going to heal through this issue that you dealt with, and you will be going in a better, more balanced direction. You deserve the love in your life. The universe is going to be giving you. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Yes, I'm ready to move on. Here we are. You both know how impatient I am. You must be a Pisces because we're very impatient. Not with you guys or other people. We're impatient with ourselves. I think I invented the word road rage. If you'd known my late husband, who was a police officer, he'd go, is it really worth it? Do you really feel better? Oh dear. You're a Cancer. Well, you're a water girl, aren't you? So you're a water person. Yeah, we have this affinity. All right. Okay. Let's see who we've got next on the list. Well, we said we were going to do Tammy. Tammy, you're at the top of the list. Tammy, we're going to give you some cards. Say hi so we know you're still here. I know you were there. Then we have Real Country Woman. Strawberry's been read. All right. JoJo's been read. Trend Zone's been read. Tracy's been read. Erica's been read. Okay. Let's see who we have here. All righty. There you are. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Okay, Tammy, let's see what we got for Tammy. Well, usually 3 cards for you guys when it comes to this. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, did you say 2 cards?
No, 3.
3 it is. Okay, Tammy, and thank you for being our lovely gatekeeper every week. You're an absolute joy. So thank you. So for you, the 2 of Wands. This is about positive partnerships. This is about working alongside somebody else. This is about when you both work together, that's where the success can be found. So moving forward together, not on your own, part of a positive partnership that works well and that you work together with. The Page of Wands is bringing in good news. The pages all bring a message. They all have an envelope on the card. And this Page of Wands brings in good news, new information, new opportunities, positive change, brand new ideas. It might be a creative project, something like that. But here's this information coming in for you that you need to be listening out for. And when you get the information, just take your time. Pause, think it through. This Temperance card is about balance. Keeping things in balance. It's also about compromise, mixing ideas together. So it's about conversations, collaborations, working alongside, talking things through with somebody else. Compromise is the recipe for success, and you're going to get some good news all about that. And moving forward, definitely with the Two of Wands, it's very action orientated. It's very exciting energy. You've got the Page of Wands as well, very much a doing energy. So news coming in, moving forward, but doing so mindfully, slowly, taking it steady and compromising and discussing as you do. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Tammy.
Okay, so Jojo says, remember she had the Three of Swords? She says to me, thank you, Brenda. My husband passed away 8 years ago. So and I had said to her, it's hard for some of us to let go of grief. Okay, so, but you're healing through that. Okay. Okay, Jojo. Okay. And we never really get over it, right? We carry it with us. I'm still crying over my dog. I was telling Anne, and it's been almost 2 months, but it takes time. Okay, so the cards that you've got, Tammy, where are you? We got to hang on here. So, okay, Tammy's here. I'm sorry about that, Anne, that I got into that. Okay. Okay, so Tammy, the card that you have, your one of your 3 cards, is when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all you already have. And I know you know that, and I know that's true, and you know that's true. Okay, you are such a grateful person. You do have the Death card. Something's going to change. You're going through transformation. Something new, something different. You're closing one door, you're opening another to go towards something new. Okay, this is okay. This is spiritual transformation too. You're tapping into that. And you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight out there. He's the only one on a horse that isn't charging and galloping towards a goal. So this is about you taking your time and planning your moves. If there's something that you're going to be doing brand new and you're having to walk away or close the doors to a certain thing you were doing, you're going to change that, but you're going to plan it. You're not going to just go charging in, because that's not what you're going to do. And everything that you've gone through up to this point, you realize has never defeated you. You've got through some of the hardest things anybody could ever deal with, Tammy. And I know that. So you're planning something new again. You're going through transformation again. And maybe this is something that you really want to do passionately. Okay. I still see the animals, my friend. I still see the animals. Okay. Real country woman. Real country woman. Here you are. Yes. There we go. Okay. Then it's Tamara. Okay. There you are. Thank you. The next one's going to be Stephanie, or no, the next one's going to be Tamara. I know Tamara's here. You're welcome, Tammy. Such a beautiful person and a beautiful soul. And I can't thank you enough for having followed me all these years and always being in my room to support me and being here for Anne as well. You don't just do this for me. You do this for other readers out there too. And you know what? It takes time out of your day. And I think it's beautiful that you give like that.
I always feel so settled when I know Tammy's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely having that lovely feeling. Yeah. So, real country woman. Now then, we've got for you the 7 of Coins as your first card. So this is you doing the groundwork, starting something new, planting the seed, getting something moving, and then knowing that the success will come later on. Now, she can plant these little seeds on this card, look. But she can't make them grow any faster. They're going to grow as fast as they like. She's going to look after them. But she knows that they will flower because she planted them and she's looking after them. So starting something new, doing the groundwork, no need to worry. and know the success will come further down the line. Card 20, the reflection card. It looks like nothing's happening on here. Look, she's put down the rucksack. She's having a pot of tea. She's having a rest. She's assessing. She's reflecting. She's realizing how far she's come. She's realizing how well she's doing, but her sights are set on this little signpost that says climb to new heights. She's planning the next move, ready to plant the seeds. So thinking it through, this isn't a rushed decision. This isn't a decision that's made in the snap of a second. And this is well thought out. This is assessment. This is reflecting. Where have you come to? What would you like to do? Where would you like to go next? And then the ego card says, leave behind anything that's weighing you down and holding you back. These are the heavy rocks in this bucket here. Look. And those are things like self-sabotage, self-criticism, doubt, fear, guilt. She's left those behind because she's picked up the balloons, which are so much lighter. And look, the road in front of her is clear. She's following these lovely qualities of self-confidence, self-belief, motivating herself, supporting herself, being optimistic, being positive. And I know that's difficult sometimes, but when she's being her own cheerleader and really supporting herself, this is how she's going to get this move forward. So for you, very much starting something, getting the first little steps in place after you've reassessed, thought about, reflected, set your sights on where you want to go and make your move and leave behind anything that's weighing you down, that's heavy, that you don't need anymore, and get ready to make your move. So I hope that resonates and I hope it makes sense. Thank you.
Beautiful. And you see what she said? I need to get rid of that baggage. Yeah, as you were reading it. Okay. All right. Your message. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything's coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. Well, you're working with a team of people, or you're going to be teaching, preaching, learning something new, and stepping up to the plate to help other people as well. You might be wanting to take something new to add to your resume, but I think you're going to be in connection and contacts with the right people, Real Country Woman, that are going to help level you up. Okay. Being in touch with the right people are going to help you with your job or something you're dealing with. You're studying something new here. You're always wanting to learn something new, and that's going to help you. Okay. You're building success now. Okay. And by doing that, you're going to see that. But I think you're going to be working with the right people. I see, you're going to be getting the quality attention that you need. And you're going to be paying attention to details right now. Okay. You're going to get recognition and rewarded for what you're doing, but you could also be dealing with people. Okay. People who have something that they can help you with. All right. I'm not saying plumbers and whatever. I'm just saying people who are like you. Now, the next card you've got is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is you need to pat yourself on the back and commend yourself for how far you've come to this point. You're looking towards the shores for your ship to come in, and it's going to. Okay, this journey wasn't the smoothest, but hold on. Okay, hold on. That's what this said. Wait, it's almost over. You're going to see what you've been working towards is going to bring in the rewards and pay off. This is a card of travel. You could be planning a trip, wanting to go somewhere. I know it's Thanksgiving. People are doing that. It's one of the busiest travel weekends of the year. And, you're going to see that you're going to have freedom. You're going to have, more self-confidence. You're going to have more success. All your hard work is going to be paying off soon. So just hold on. Okay. Well, pretty good. That's what I got for you. Okay, so our next one here is Damara, our beautiful Damara. Here she is. Praise the Lord. There she is. Absolutely. Okay. Damara. Let's see what we have for our beautiful songbird. Damara, great show on Thursday you hosted. Wow. I saw the beautiful flowers that your fellow entertainers and people you work with gave you. They're beautiful. You deserve that. Oh my goodness. Amazing. I don't think I've seen you wear an outfit twice. She has the most beautiful, gorgeous outfit she wears on stage. And they're all glam and they're all bling, and she's got great legs, and she stands there and does these high kicks and these huge high heels. Like my back hurts just watching her. Yeah.
Okay, so Damara, what a lovely set of cards. 2 out of the 3 cards are number 3 cards. 33, you've got a master number there. That's absolutely fabulous. So getting on to your first card, Page of Pencils. News coming in. New information coming in. Clarity coming in. This is what you've been waiting for. Now, this Page of Pencils is very often here with the light bulb moment when you suddenly work things out. Now, she brings in this information. Sometimes it can mean a delay or a slight change to plan. That's absolutely fine. That's keeping you on track. Sometimes it can mean you hear from somebody via somebody else. But either way, this information, new information and clarity coming in to help you. The 3 of Wands then says it's time to dream big. It's time to look at the long term. What would you really like to do? And take those first little action steps to get yourself there. The Wands suit is very much action orientated. And here on the card, the long-term plan is the healthy forest, but she has to plant the seeds. She has to make the move. She has to do something to start. So it might be something as simple as talking to somebody, sending off an email, doing some research. Start something, do the groundwork, take those little steps. And they might seem very insignificant, the first steps, but they're the important ones because they're the ones that get the momentum going. And the Empress comes in straight after that with more momentum. This Empress is all about getting busy, taking action. Look, she is busy. She's got her apron on, her sleeves are rolled up. She's busy painting, she's doing, she's taking action. So very much on new ideas, new projects, starting something new, getting something off the ground, something that you've been thinking about. This is the week to start literally getting those plans into action. And the Page of Pencils comes in with that vital bit of information to get the ball rolling. So Damara, I hope that resonates with you and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, my beautiful songbird, you've got the Strength card, looking at things with, kinder, more understanding, forgiving eyes, but you're stronger than you actually believe you are. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. I always say, don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion, because words are things we can never take back. You know what Maya Angelou says, they'll forget what you did, they'll forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Okay, so be mindful of your words you use if you're involved in some sort of a stressful situation with somebody. Okay, I almost see a closed door conversation going on with you and another person. Bite your tongue. Okay, it's going to be hard, but God's going to have your back. Okay, and send you all that love so that you don't get involved in anything. This is about inner strength. Okay, taming and controlling something here in you. The moon says, don't get caught up in your head. Okay. This is about, disillusioning. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition. If something looks too good to be true, it probably is. Do your research, find out if it's going to pay off. Right. This is a card that says you have everything in your database to go after anything you want. You're so talented. You can do that. This is about paying attention and walking through your fears, let go of the anxiety, and trust your dreams you're getting. Okay, any downloads you're getting in your dreams. Now, coming in with your final card from the universe, you've got, if you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Well, you know that. Trust that more is happening than what you can actually see right now. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Okay. There you go, my beautiful songbird. All righty. Okay. So Stephanie, if you're here, please step forward. If not, we're going to go to Queen. And if Queen's not here, we're going to go to Anne Marie. But there's 12 people in the room. So Stephanie first, then Queen. So Stephanie, if you're here, I haven't seen you say too much, but I haven't been watching. Sounds so good. Woohoo. Yes, you got it, girl. Okay. So Stephanie, if you're here, sweetheart, step forward. Queen, you're here. Okay, so we're going to do Queen first, and then if Stephanie shows up, we'll do Stephanie next. Okay.
Oh, yes.
There's Stephanie. No, we're going to do Stephanie because I called her first. She's ahead of Queen in the line, and then Queen's next. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, let's see what we got here. I know sometimes there's a delay depending on where you live in the world and all of that, so not to worry. Okay. And guys, we're going to shut down when we finish. The last one on the list is Sean G. Okay. So we got Queen Anne Marie, Vinetta, and Sean G. And then we will, Star of Bethlehem's here. We'll be reading her next. I would love to hear. Okay. Thank you, Star of Bethlehem, for your super chat. But we're going to do Stephanie right now. Okay.
Okay. Stephanie, your first card. 7 of Teacups. This is about wise and sensible choices. Standing back, looking at all your options first, just like she's doing on the card here. Most of the options are good, but there's a little one here, that grumpy gingerbread man that she doesn't want to choose. So stepping back, looking at all the options, assessing the situation fully. The 8 of Pencils then says, get rid of any negativity, especially if it doesn't belong to you. Now on this card, look, she's got all these negative thoughts and she's got them in this red balloon. And she's just about to pop that with a pin because she's got a message from the self-belief company saying, oh, yes, I can. So making wise choices and having the courage of your convictions. Know that you can do this. Oh, yes, you can. Really support yourself, be your own cheerleader, and get ready to move forward. Because the next card you've got is card 13, New Beginnings. New chapters opening up, positive new beginnings, a fresh new start. And this is a real transformational energy. As you can see on the card, look, they're watching the little butterflies from the chrysalis. It's a real transformation. You have to look ever so carefully, but there are some tiny little caterpillars on there as well. So lovely new beginnings, positive new starts coming in. But choose wisely, choose mindfully, take your time. Don't let any negativity from yourself or anybody else hold you back. Be your own cheerleader and then get ready to step forward with confidence. So Stephanie, I hope that resonates with you.
Okay, Stephanie. I was thinking of Star of Bethlehem. There was a particular deck that I want to use. I've got to see if I can find it. She's almost wanting a mediumship, but we can pull messages from the cards of what she wants to know, okay? And I do mediumship as well. Okay. Righty. Okay. So, Stephanie, cutting things out, walking away from things that no longer serve you. Look at the mess I made back here with my cards. But everybody saw my back doing it. Stephanie, you're going to learn to let go of things. Okay. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. Okay. Anything that's not bringing you in the rewards that you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into or investing your time into. You're going to just cut through it and say, I'm out of here. I'm going on my own with or without you. So I think you're moving forward. This is about you letting go of things and heading on a new journey. Okay. You may have suffered some hardship or some loss that's made you decide, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I think you did have a sparring partner because you do have the 5 of Swords. And it was almost like you were banging your head against the wall in a situation that could have been dealing with somebody in your life. And it was a no-win situation. Okay. I mean, the smartest thing that you do, if it is a situation like that in your life, is to walk away. Okay. Let it go. Okay. It's difficult. It's difficult to do. at any time when we have to turn our back on people that we thought we could trust or we were friends with, or they were family members or whoever. Okay. So cutting things out of your life, things that no longer serve you, is the best thing that you can do right now. Okay. I don't want you to feel defeated, because you're not defeated. You're moving forward in a new direction. Okay. Now, coming in with, hi, Mary Beth, coming in with your final card you've got, it's never too late to start over. Didn't I just say that in this reading? You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all you have. Just relax and trust this. You need to do this. Okay. So I just love the cards when they come out of the deck like that. Wow. Okay. Hi, Mary Kath. This is Anne Marie's daughter. Nice to see you, Mary Kath. Okay. So you're new to me, Star of Bethlehem, and to Anne. So this is your question. I would love to hear any advice from my dear daddy in spirit. I'm going through a tough time with a few things in life. Thanks so much. So we're going to ask spirit to guide our cards, Anne and I, that will give us the messages that spirit's putting through the cards from the other side. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. All right. In order to do full mediumship, we don't usually do that out here in live air. Okay. But if it comes to us, if your dad steps forward, I'll definitely from the other side be letting you know. Okay. And do you do mediumship?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Okay. You don't talk you don't talk to dead people and they don't come through with messages for you?
I chat to them all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I need to my own, not anybody else.
Anybody else. Okay. I thought so, because I thought,
yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
I wouldn't, like you said, this is what I do. So
yeah.
How it comes through.
No. Yeah. Well, I do. I read people for that. If they come through, I definitely have to pass that message, because I've read people in airports, I've read people in malls, and they're always crying.
I find it fascinating.
It is fascinating.
And fascinating.
And they don't leave me alone. I mean, when they come through, they're loud and clear that you have to give that person that message, no matter how bizarre that message is. It's not our message, right? It's meant for the client or the person. Yeah, it is fascinating. And I love that part of what I do.
Right. Let's see what we've got. Oh, this is lovely. Right. Well, they're all lovely, but this is... So, Star of Bethlehem, thank you for coming in. And these are the cards I have for you. So the first card we've got is the Ace of Teacups. Now, if I had to put this card into a little sentence, it would be, this is the start of something lovely. Because it's an ace. That's the beginning of something. The teacups, the cups means emotions, happiness, joy, fulfillment, optimism. Very much, it's very happy. It's very fulfilling. It's literally the start of happiness and joy. Your help or your hurdle, we've got the King of Pencils. Now, further down the list of cards, we've got another king. Now, the kings are authority figures in the deck. This could be seen as a masculine energy. And first of all, we'll talk about the King of Pencils, the King of Swords. This is someone who is very logical, very clear thinking, very straightforward, very direct, very often in a position where they are helping other people. So we've got a public speaker here, giving out information, giving out messages, helping other people. Especially where complex paperwork is involved. So this energy would show up as an accountant, a financial advisor, a solicitor, a lawyer, a teacher, even a lecturer, someone in that position of authority. They're giving information to other people. What do you need to focus on? Good news coming in, information coming in. This King of Pencils is bringing in information, good news, new ideas, new creative projects, something that you've been manifesting and hoping for. This is information all about that. This is good news coming in. How can you help yourself? We've got the Page of Teacups. So we've got two kings. We've got two pages bringing in information. Now, this little information here from the Page of Teacups, what you need to focus on is somebody or some information for you. It's lovely messages of love, appreciation, help. This could be somebody stepping in with loving support to help you, but generally it's information. Generally it's news. They all have an envelope on the cards. And this is news of love, appreciation, help and support. Pulling it all together, the Five of Wands says it's time to leave the nonsense behind. Here she is, look, she's got all this thunder and lightning going on at the back there. And she can see it and hear it. But she's well protected. She's got her Wellington boots on. She's got her umbrella. And she's moving away from that towards the sunshine. She's moving forward. She's leaving the nonsense behind. So if there's any conversations that you don't need to be part of, if there is any drama affecting anybody else, leave it where it is. And you focus on making your move forward. Because the final card is lovely. The King, again, a masculine energy. This time it's Teacups. This king is beautiful. Absolutely.
Which king is that? What king is that?
Cups.
Yeah.
This king absolutely personifies loving kindness, generosity, compassion, sharing. We'd all love this energy in our lives. And this king is sharing this information with other people. Helping them to feel better, helping them to feel good. So you would find this king very much in a volunteering role, a non-profit, working for a charity, any sort of job where you're helping other people to feel good. So to round it off, the start of something lovely, you being appreciated, help and support coming in for you. Good news coming in, especially about new projects, new things to do, things that you've been hoping for and dreaming of. And you moving away from the nonsense and moving towards the sunshine, getting out of this thunder and lightning energy and into the gorgeous sunshine. The two king energies are very masculine energies. And we've got one here with messages of help and love and expert advice. And we've got one here absolutely with an arm of loving kindness and generosity, helping you to feel better. So that's what I have for your Star of Bethlehem. Help, love, support and compassion, enveloping your reading and the start of something beautiful. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates.
Okay. I also got the King of Cups. Your dad was this type of person, whether he was a water sign or not. He was kind, loving, compassionate, always there to want to be there for you and help you with any difficulties in life. And he did that. He did that off his cuff. He wanted to be there. He was this kind, nurturing, beautiful individual. And so it's amazing that he's shown up in both of our readings. This is your father who stepped forward. Okay. Now he wants you to know something. Okay. Of course you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would not be to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. Okay. Know that your dad knows that you're wanting to You're wanting to do something, and he can see that your dad's still with you. And I want to ask you a question. Most of my spirits that step forward are head strokers. That means when you're at your quiet time or you're laying in bed, you may turn your head and feel like somebody's touched your hair, or they've pat your head, or they're stroking your hair. They're all head touchers, my spirit. So keep your eyes open for that feeling. Know that that's your dad around you. Okay. Now he says you're not having enough fun. Okay. He's saying you need to surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking these goals in your life. Do something fun. Play is a time of relaxation, recreation, and rejuvenation. He can see that you need to have more fun. Okay. You're obviously having a problem here with, letting go and having some fun. Now, I was looking for my deck, which is Talking to Heaven. And I wanted to read you this. Your dad and you were soulmates. Okay. You were soulmates. And soulmates, and it says here, it was no accident that our lives intersected, as we are from the same soul group with symbiotic life purposes. We were brought together in our earth life to help each other grow, learn, and love. Sometimes that meant painful situations that tested our patience and our ability to forgive each other. And know that he says, I sincerely apologize for any pain I inflicted on you as you were growing up. At each moment, I was doing the best I could at the time. At times, I fell very short of my potential. I hope that you will release any animosity, anger, or disappointment that you are holding towards me for your own sake, not for mine. I hope that in some ways I helped you grow and learn. That was the message I got. You were meant to be together, of course. Okay. Now he sees your struggles. Okay. You've got the 9 of Wands. He sees your struggles. He knows that you've been pushing hard, but you're not giving up. He's telling you not to give up. He's telling you you've got everything that you need to keep pushing forward. There seems to be a lot of outside influences that want to see you trip up. Okay. Whoever that is. But you're not going to do that. You're going to stand your ground and you're going to keep moving forward. Okay. Life has been sort of an ongoing battle for you. And he knows that. Okay. He knows that. All right. So the next card you got is, of course, your dad. And I pointed this out right away because this is your father, the King of Cups, loving, caring, beautiful person. And deep down inside, he had all those emotions for you. He really wanted to see you be happy, and whatever he could do. Sometimes he said he had some, shortcomings. And I tell people, when we give birth, nobody gives us a handbook on how to be a perfect parent. We have to fly by the seat of our pants and learn by our own experiences and set by example. And sometimes those moments are difficult. Okay. So the next card you got is the High Priestess. He knows your dreams. He knows you're very intuitive. He knows that, you have the ability to create your happiness here. Okay. You have an inner knowing, a self-trust within yourself. This is all about you stepping up into that. Okay. You're very spiritual. Step into the divine. Don't be afraid. And you know what? Talk to him. He's around you. Have a conversation with your dad. You can do that. Okay. They never leave us ever. They have the ability to come back and be around us. It's only his physical body that's left. Okay. So things are going to be revealed. You're going to find out things. I think you're tapping into higher ascension. You're tapping into something here where you're going to be, he may even be starting to leave you signs, messages, whether it's feathers, dimes, whatever. He may even leave you a scent if he smoked, if he had a certain cologne, you know what? That's what they do for me. Okay. They send me situations like that. So beautiful. He showed up twice here in the reading with Anne and myself. So your father was a beautiful person, but I think he struggled at times to try to give you as much as he could give you at the time. I think that there were struggles for him, but he loved you. No doubt. So we are soulmates. So glad to hear that because it's so true. Wow, you have no idea how true this is. I love and miss him so much. He was and is my hero, my best friend. Yeah, you were absolutely soulmates. Okay, you were soulmates. Okay. He is leaving you signs. Okay, so God, you ladies are fantastic. I talk to him always. He is leaving me signs. Yes, cigar smells. He did. Okay, so yeah, I was seeing if he's a smoker. I said that. I'm for some reason I got this whiff of cigarettes or a pipe or something. So yeah, when they do that, you know he stepped forward with these messages from Ann and I. Okay, so thank you so much for confirming that. Okay, beautiful. So you guys don't often see us do mediumship, but I do mediumship as well. Okay, so thank you so much. All right, Queen, you're next, my darling. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Okay, so Queen, we're going to pull a couple cards for you and see what Spirit has for you. Okay. And so nice to see you. So Star of Bethlehem, if you're still here and you haven't run out after the reading, please subscribe to my beautiful friend Anne. Please watch her videos. She's 30 hours out of getting her own super chat button, and we're working on that. And you'll love her video. So please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It's free to do that. Everybody I know out here on social media, no matter what they're doing out here, they're all saying only half of you guys are subscribing. And it's so important with the way things are with the back office and the algorithm that it's a free thing. Hit it, hit the bell that'll ring. You'll get notified when Ann and I are out live, when any of our videos are out there for you to follow. From Monday to Sunday, we put out the videos every week for every sign. So please do that. Okay. So if you haven't, because you're new to me, maybe you are, subscribe to us. Because if you don't leave me a message on any of my videos, I don't know if you are or not. Okay. It just tells me how many people subscribe, but not who they are. So thank you so much. Okay. So Queen.
Okay. So Queen, here we are. Two of Coins is your first card. So this is about balance. So financial balance, make sure your bank account's balancing. Work-life balance. And how much time do you give away to other people? And you must remember to take time out for yourself. This also says that you might have more than one option to choose from. So taking balanced decisions. The 10 of Teacups is next. It's the happy ever after card. It's absolutely lovely. Happy home life, happy time spent with loved ones. It's very home focused, family focused. It's also very much a card of happiness, joy, fulfillment. It's absolutely beautiful energy. And your final card here is the Unity card. Now, this is about you talking things over. It's working well together. It's everybody bringing their expertise to the table and working out a plan that suits everybody. So it might be a new way forward. It might be something you've always done, but working together, very much teaching, mentoring, helping, counseling. This is very much a card of discussion and conversation. So looking at your reading overall, excuse me, balance, work life, energy life, financially, happiness, joy, the absolutely lovely 10 of Teacups. It's one of the happiest cards in the whole deck, smack bang in the middle of your reading. And talking things over. You might be talking things over with family. You might be working out new ways forward, having conversations with everybody, but one way or the other, the happiness, joy, and fulfillment is waiting for you. So, Queen, I hope that makes sense for you.
Beautiful. Okay, Queen, you've got the King of Wands. Stay focused on your goals, where it is you want to go. Okay, go big or go home. This is about not allowing any distractions to, distract you and, change your mind about going towards something. There's something big here that you may be wanting to go forward. Also, if you're asked to stand up, teach, preach, or convey information to other people, you have that ability to be a leader. Okay, so whether you're going to be getting a new job description where you're going to have more authority there at work and be in charge of things more, that could be the thing too. Stay optimistic. Okay, you could be connecting with other people who inspire you right now. You've got the Hierophant. This is about doing things in a traditional way, but can also be you trying to upset the status quo and say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go after you got it too. What I want. And
Yep.
yeah, it's amazing. So this is about, moving forward and choosing which tradition you want to be in. Okay. So often this can be joining new groups of people that have the same interests as you, becoming more, joining people who are spiritual people. And it can have to do with religion, but not necessarily all the time. We don't get into that, but it's about you stepping up, and it could have something to do with the church. Maybe you're going to be invited to a christening or a wedding or an engagement or a rehearsal party or something as well. Coming in with that message you've got, we are always speaking to you. So this is spirit and guides, and the messages from the universe. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more, and they've got your back. Okay, so go after what it is you want, Queen. Don't be afraid. Don't back down. Okay, you've got all the resources, and Spirit just basically said they're guiding you. Okay, so beautiful. Thank you, Queen. Okay, Anne Marie, are you still here? Oh, there you are. She says something to do with good news, please. Okay, so Anne Marie, that was 444. Hopefully you're still here. It's 447. Let me know if you're still here, because these are the cards we're going to pull for you. Okay, thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. I always love to hear. We always love to hear. Oh, there she is. Positive feedback. Okay, there's my beautiful friend, Anne Marie. Okay. You feel them? Yeah. Embrace them. No, acknowledge them. Ask them for their help. You know what? There's so many angels out there. Anne will tell you that. There's so many angels out there. And it's like someone described it to me, Anne, as layers and layers and layers and layers of angels that do different things, that are there for us, right?
Absolutely, waiting. And all we have to do is ask them, because they can't intervene without being asked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely there. So, Anne-Marie, your first card, 4 of Pencils. Now, this is 4 of Swords card. So this is about you, and you've just been asked to rest, relax, take some time out, put your feet up, read a book, have a cup of tea. Just step back from the busy, because quite often when we do and we think that we're not doing anything, that's when everything happens, because we leave space. We can hear the prompts from the universe. We can hear the whisper of our angels. But we need to take that time out and step back and just relax. The Dreamer is next. This is lovely, card 0. The first card in the whole deck. This is the card that starts off the tarot. Ooh. And here's our lovely angel, opening these doors of opportunity. She's ready. She's got her bags, everything she needs. She's been standing behind those closed doors. Now she can do that forevermore, but she's decided to open them. And she's moving through and seeing what's on the other side. So this is you taking that leap of faith, opening those doors of opportunity. It might mean stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. It might be doing something new, learning some new skills. But here's the energy that suddenly moves forward. So just for now, rest and relax and be really happy about that, because you're going to be moving forward soon. You're going to make the decision. You're going to open those doors and step through and take that leap of faith. And then here you are, the 2 of Wands. So this is exciting energy. This is action-orientated energy. 2 of you working together. It's positive partnerships. It's dynamic. It's moving forward, not on your own, alongside somebody else. And when you both work together, that's where the success can be found. So making your move and then moving forward as part of a positive, dynamic partnership. The Wands is very much, it's very optimistic, it's very action orientated. And there you are. You need to work together to find the success that you would like. So, Anne-Marie, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, so the chat room. Hello, Phyllis. Welcome to the room. But the chat room, and we're finishing up. I'll tell you who we're doing: Anne Marie, Vinetta, if she's here, Sean G, Mary Kath, Phyllis, and Mizzou, if you're here. Okay, so the chat room is now closed. New people. New. All right, it's closed. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that. Okay, so you guys know you're going to be done. Okay, you guys are in here. There's 12 of you in here because we usually shut down by 5 o'clock for Anne because she's in the UK and it's time for bed. So we're going to finish up these people that we have on our list, and anybody else coming in, they'll have to be read. Either a private reading or they'll have to be read next week because we'll be out here again next week. Okay, Anne Marie, trust your intuition. I know you're intuitive. You're a water person. You know what? If you're having any downloads, any messages, any gut feelings, trust them. Okay, but keep them positive if you can. I know, Sean, you're here. I see you. You'll get your reading. So yeah, this is about tapping into your esoteric abilities, tapping into your divination, tapping into all of that. When are we live? We're live, Star of Bethlehem, every single Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here again next week, every week, unless something unforeseen should happen. Okay. So thanks, Star, for asking. Hi, Charlotte, Charlie's Angel. Hi. Okay. So, Anne Marie, trust your gut feelings. Okay. Because they're always on. All right. Especially when it has to be dealing with another person. You've got the number 2 on this card. I'm seeing duality here. Okay. There's going to be a new beginning for you. The Ace of Wands, going after something new, something that's creative. It's almost like an urgency. You're going to be accepting something. And the beginning, it can be a bit of a challenge, but you're going to see growth. Okay. I also see travel coming in here. You may be thinking about going on a trip or something in the near future. And maybe it's with this number 2. Okay. And you know who that is. Okay. So the Fool. Okay. This is about having the freedom to go after what you want, taking that leap of faith. Okay. You got one foot in this world and the one where you want to go, and you just haven't been able to do it yet because things haven't come into alignment yet 100%. You know, I always say with the Fool, don't jump off that cliff until you check your parachute. And that means get everything, all your ducks in a row. Things haven't completely fallen in alignment yet, but they will. Okay. Okay. Now you've got this opportunity coming in. Okay. Trust in your faith. Now, this is a message that flew out of the deck. When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Okay. Interesting, right? Trust your gut instincts. You've got this. There's going to be something new, a new beginning coming in for you. And you and I know what that is. Okay.
Interesting, Brenda. I got the Dreamer, the same card, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. A double message there.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. So, okay. All righty. So the next one is, we did Anne Marie. If Vinetta is here, I haven't seen her in the room here since she showed up. So Sean G is, I'm busy working. This is busy time for all creators. Yes, it is. Okay. So Sean G, we're going to pull a few cards for you. Welcome, Wanda. Hello. Got to find her. There she is. Okay. All right, Sean, here we go. These are for you. Okay, we'll give you a little message here. Okay. And after Sean is Mary Kath. Mary Kath, is she still around, Anne Marie? Mary Kath here. She'll be next after Sean.
Okay, Sean, so your first card, 3 of Wands. This is about looking at the long term. This is about making plans. It's about abundance. Where do you want to go? What would you love to do? It's also a card that says when you've decided, you need to start taking the action steps. Now, on the card here, the long-term plan is the healthy forest, but she has to plant the little seedlings first. That's just what she's doing. So starting something and then doing something about it, deciding where you want to go long-term, and starting the first little steps. Now, they might seem quite insignificant. It might be talking to somebody, sending an email. It might be doing a little bit of research. Those are the steps that are really important because they are the things that start the ball rolling. The Six of Teacups is a card of the past. So it might be you revisiting something from the past. But principally, this card is doing something you've always wanted to do. The timing might be just right now. So when you're thinking long term, just think, what would I really like to do? Is there anything I've always wanted? If there was anything I was really hoping to do, or something that you really enjoy, those are the things that you want to be focusing on. The High Priestess then comes in and says, when you do, before you commit and start making your move, because this Three of Wands is quite action orientated, moving forward, very optimistic, very dynamic. This High Priestess card says, just do your homework first. That's what she's doing here, look. She's reading a book. She's finding out information. She's reading a book that says how to just wait. So just step back, just take your time. Take your time and gather all your information together and ask yourself, is this what I would really like to do? Is this what I've always wanted to do? And when you've made your decision and you've looked into it and you've thought it over, you've taken your time, get busy. Do the groundwork and start the ball rolling. So, Sean, I hope that resonates with you.
Star of Bethlehem. Her name is Ann Ellis Angels. Oops. I'll get it right. Ah. There you go. 3 things. Ann Ellis Angels.
Angels. Okay? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And so go in there to Ann Ellis Angels, and that's her channel. Thanks so much. She said she'd subscribe to us and she's going to follow us. So,
oh, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. So very good. Thank you. Very nice of you, Star of Bethlehem. Blessings. Okay. So, we're doing, is this Sean I'm doing?
We're doing Sean. I've just done Sean. Yeah.
Okay. So Sean, you're holding on to something here. This is the Four of Pentacles. So you're hanging on tight to something here. And I think you're about to let go of a friendship or a relationship, because the Ace of Cups is coming in with that, which is a new person coming into your life. It could be a new romantic relationship, a new beginning, a new relationship of love and happiness and joy that could be coming into you. Giving birth to your dreams, or you may be hearing about a birth coming in as well in the family circle. There could be somebody you know that's pregnant or is going to have a baby. I think there's going to be more celebration. There's going to be more socializing going on in your life right now, but you could be holding on to something here, holding on to people, holding on to, possessions, deep-seated issues. You could be watching your money. Okay. This is the extremes in which you spend or you save your money. Okay. You might be counting your money. You might be being careful of your finances right now as well. Now, the messages from the universe is, I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go of the stress and just trust them. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because a happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. They got love they're sending you. Wow, that's pretty good. I love this message. I've never had that message before from anybody, for anybody. So that was interesting. Thank you so much, Sean. Okay, so we're coming in next with, it wasn't Mary Kath, it was Mary Beth.
Mary Beth.
I was wrong on that. So Mary Beth is here. We're going to find her again. Here she is. Yes. So Mary Beth, we're going to pull a few cards for you. And yeah, so I need you to let me know if Mizzou is here, if Phyllis is here. I know Kathy's here. Kathy's Guided Light. If you're still here, there's 9 in the room. Let us know, because you're on the list and you'll be our last ones that we're going to be doing. Okay. Because the chat room is officially closed now. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Sean.
So, Mary Beth, thank you for coming into the room. 3 cards here for you. And the first one is the Page of Cups, the Page of Teacups in my deck. So the pages all bring a message. They all have an envelope on the card. And this page here brings in messages of love, support, appreciation. So very much also a card of somebody. This could be somebody coming in with love and help and support. So messages of appreciation, and it could be the actual practical help of somebody bringing in help and support and new information for you, which is really going to help, because the 9 of Teacups is next. This is the dreams coming true card, wishes coming true, you manifesting exactly what you want, exactly when you need it, and it all starting to show up. So wishes coming true, it's a real card of happiness and joy and fulfillment. And this card, again, it's showed up a number of times across the whole evening. 3 of Wands. Here it is again. Make plans, long-term plans. Time to dream big, and then start those first little action steps to get you there. It's important that you take action. So help, support, lovely messages of appreciation coming in, happiness and joy, wishes coming true, and then here you are, dreaming big and going after what it is that you are really interested in for the long term, and getting busy, starting on those projects now. So Mary Beth, I hope that resonates with you.
Beautiful. Okay, Star of Bethlehem has been sending us messages. She's become a new member on our channel, and she loves us both, and she's joining our channel, and she's subscribed. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings. Okay, coming in, Mary Beth. You're working hard on your goals. There could be a new job. You could be thinking about taking up something new, but you're paying attention to details, which will enhance your job or your career and level you up. You may be thinking about taking some new form of study. Maybe you want to take a trade. You want to take something to add to what you do, but you're building something here. And you could be building a business of your own as well in the future. So you're getting a good reputation for the talents that you do have, or you're going to be able to go out there and transcend out there into the workforce. There's going to be good news coming in. You've got the Page of Wands. This is about seizing the moment, going after what you want. This is a brand new beginning here for you. This is about being able to go out there and teach, preach, and convey information to other people. You might be thinking about getting involved in some sort of work that has to do with sales, or even going out there and being able to sell something to people. Now, the final card you got from your messages from the universe is the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Creator is coming, okay? And greater is coming for you. Okay, so pardon me, that's greater is coming for you. Better people are going to come into your life now, okay? So beautiful. Okay, so our next one, Mary Beth, she needed to hear those messages. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And Star of Bethlehem, we love you. Thank you so much. All right, so we have Mizzou, Phyllis, and if they're not here, we're going to go right into my dear friend. Where are you here, my darling? I'm looking for Kathy. Okay, check out Kathy. She's a good friend of ours as well. We've done readings together. She's a beautiful reader, and she's out live usually right after I finish. Kathy, are you going out live after we shut down today? She usually goes out. She's Pacific time, which would be 2 o'clock Pacific time. Okay, so follow Kathy. She's a wonderful reader as well. Okay, so thank you everybody who's subscribing to Anne, and they're going to watch Anne so we can get her those 30 viewing hours by next Sunday. And Anne Marie says, I'm going to get on it. So they're all going to watch.
Thank you so much.
We're all going to go to her videos, and we're going to hit play all, and we're going to let them run. Okay. She's going over to Ann Ellis Angels right now.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you're here
for Kathy.
Okay, Kathy's going live at 2:30 Eastern, or she's in California, Pacific time, guys. So if you want to join her after this show, by all means, please. Okay, so here we go. Kathy, let's see what we got for Kathy. And then we're shutting down, guys. This is it, because it's after 5 o'clock and Anne's got to go to bed. She's over in England, in the cold, snowy land of England.
In the cold and snow this week.
Yeah, crazy, eh?
So, right. Kathy, thank you for coming into the room. So lovely to see you. I can't imagine what it's like in California. Is it warm and sunny? That must be lovely.
Yeah, it depends on where you are. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kathy, your first card, reflection. So here we are. Now, it looks like there isn't a lot happening on this card, when in fact there's an awful lot going on. She's put down the rucksack. She's having a little picnic. She's got some cups of tea going and some cake. And she's reflecting. She's assessing how far she's come, how well she's doing, how far she has gone. But all the time, she's looking at this tiny little signpost that says, climb to new heights. So very much a card of just stepping back, reflecting, assessing, but planning where to next. Where are you going to make your move? Because the next card is the 6 of Pencils, 6 of Swords. And here you are, making your move. Now, sometimes it can indicate a holiday, some sort of travel. But generally, this card shows up if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit stalled. Not anymore. This is the breath of fresh air card. She's decided what she wants to do. She's decided where she wants to go. And she's on her way. She's got her back to us and she's moving forward. And the Magician comes in as your third card. So 2 major arcana out of 3. So that's lovely, strong energy. This Magician says, you have everything you need. You can do it. You are ready. So this Magician is very grounding energy. So if you were thinking, oh, I'm not quite sure, you're going to assess it. You're going to think it through. Make your decision. And then this Magician card says, yes, you can. You are ready. You can do it. In comes this lovely energy of self-belief, self-confidence, and the courage of your convictions. And there you are, making your move. So, Kathy, I hope that resonates with you, and thank you for coming into the room.
Beautiful. Okay, so Kathy says you asked her how the weather was. 33 out of 68 days of rain. It rained all day yesterday, so she's getting your weather. But it's usually really hot there in the summer. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Kathy, you've got the Knight of Swords. Big changes, opportunities coming in, charging towards some new goals here. Okay. That's what you're going to be doing in the near future. So seize the moment, carpe diem. Don't be afraid. Don't hold back. Okay. There's something new coming in and you need to go after it. You need to be thinking on your feet. Something that fast could come in. Remember, if you're signing any legal documents or anything like that, you read between the lines. You're pretty good at that, though. You know what? Don't do anything too impulsive. Be careful. Okay. You're sitting here, you've got the 4 of Cups. This is a card of, feeling as though you're missing out on an opportunity. Okay. Feeling that way and holding on to something, regretting something or refusing, you feel like you're missing out. There could be an offer coming in for something for you, Kathy, that you might want to think about. You may feel that it's not a good enough offer. Okay. You're meditating more, you're fantasizing more, and you're feeling more tired. So pay attention to that. Okay. But you can't see the forest for the trees right now. Be more open-minded. There could be something new coming in that you never thought you would ever approach, want to do, or get connected with, and it might be a blessing in disguise. Now, you've got, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and the now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. You'll know what that means. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you, Kathy, for coming in. Kathy's going live very shortly on her channel. If you guys would like to see Kathy in action, she's a beautiful reader. You can go in there. I nailed it. Oh, wow. She says we nailed it. I love that when that happens. Thank you so much, Kath. So guys, please do that. But remember, I'm here to support Anne today, and every single Sunday we go live at 3:00 Eastern Standard Time. And we're trying to get her up those 30 hours of viewing time so she can have that super chat button and she can have an AdSense account. So that's
Brenda, tell them about your lovely.
Oh yes. I thought yes. Last night I had 41,995 subscribers. I now have 42,014 today. So my subscriber count has gone up again, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's just been this big jump again for me after a really long hiatus and a couple of strikes against me for copyright, and it was music. They lock you up for a very long time, which means you don't get the traffic generated to your channel the same. But I didn't give up, and I trusted God, and I trusted Spirit and all my angels that they would have my back. And I love, love, love what I do out here. So I didn't give up. So it's all starting to show again, and I'm getting, and so is Anne. I mean, she's getting more subscribers, she's getting more views, and we just need to get her those viewing hours of 30. She's down from 3,000 to 30. And we've got to get them. So next Sunday, you guys, I'm coming out here with my whip. If you haven't watched her, because we know we can do this together.
Yeah, it's so close. So fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yep. We rise by lifting others. And that's what we need to do. We need to be united and work together here. So I love you guys, and we'll see you next Sunday. And we send you many, many blessings. And it's been a great Sunday again. So I'm going to say goodbye. And Anne, you can say what you want to say, and we're going to shut down.
Thank you so much, everybody. What a pleasure to read for you. It's an absolute pleasure to come. It's almost like calling at Brenda's house every week. What a lovely afternoon we have. Oh, it's an evening in my case. It's late at night here.
I don't know. We meet the most beautiful people, and we're so far removed geographically, but having this access to immediately seeing each other is beautiful. And we do. We feel like,
thank you. I'm so grateful. Absolutely.
Okay, guys.
And I love it. Love every minute.
Night, Charlie's angel Taro. Good night, my friend Charlotte. And we'll talk soon. See you next week, guys.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.